was a sad, sad day for them. And we have to think about them. Fuck! Champions again! Champions again! Ole, ole! Right, I'm not expecting many people on. The boy for Benny offer. It was absolutely brilliant to meet you and your good lady today. I had to rush off because I had to come up and get the missus, and then we went to a pub in Cattrall. And I've got to be honest, it was shite. It was shite. I should have stayed down at Paddy's Point, and I should have got the missus to get a taxi down and drive us back up. But anyway, it is what it is. This is what happens when you move to a different country and you move away from the many, many Celtic supporters. But it did get us talking. It did get us talking about Celtic things and the amount of fans that are in this area and the ease of access to Celtic related pubs, etc., etc. So it's something that we've been talking about for a while. So that might come to fruition next summer, maybe even before then, because it's something that I think that we need to do in this area. Anyway, let's get into the comments before we talk about Celtic and today. Stuart Ramsey was first in the house. Stuart Ramsey says the second half nearly killed me. Yes, it did. The boy from Benny offer. Hats off to you and your missus today who went down to Paddy's Point. Like I said, I wasn't drinking today down at the pub, so I would have stayed. I would have stayed later on, but when you're not drinking, you've got that urge to just get on it. Just get on it. And because I had the car, I was like, no, I'll get up the road. And then we went out for a nice meal with the missus. And then I thought the pub would have been full of Celtic folk, but they were away at a barbecue at some geezer's or missus' 60th birthday. So it wasn't to be. So, yes, I probably made the wrong shout, and I probably should have went to the Hoops Bar in Guardamar. Anyway, it is what it is. Evening Bassy, Stuart Ramsey, Paul Beard's in the house, Paul Hogan's in the house, Sean Short is quality in the house, Stuart Ramsey's in the house, Tamak's in the house. Hicksman, how good was it to see Miller greeting? Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute. We will talk about that in a minute. I was tagged on a post on Twitter to just make sure that I've seen that video. Rod McLean says he'll hear from Brecon, looking down on the Rangers. Kenny Miller Meltdown was brilliant. Well, you know what tomorrow morning's video is going to be about, don't you? You know exactly what tomorrow morning's video is all going to be about, and it's going to be glorious. I might even record it. Am I fucking recording it tonight? I'm going to the Swally. My pool got filled up tonight. I'm trying to get the pool warmed up for tomorrow so I could spend the day in the pool tomorrow. Huntiers, vintage 2024. Absolutely fantastic. I have to say, it's about as good as a Rioja. But then again, this vintage of 2024, the vintage 2024 Meltdown of the Year awards goes to the one and only Kenny Miller. Fantastic. Anyway, right. Evening Baz, the Rangers 2012 are shite. They're dead, mate. They're dead, the Rangers 2012. Big Mac Mental Shug says, Scales Taylor, absolutely dreadful. We'll talk about Ida as a donkey. Come on, let us have the win. Let us have the win, and then we can dissect the team. We know there's a lot. Right. Cut it there. Right. What we will say is we know there is a lot of work needed with this team. Let's just get the team over the line. Okay, let's get this team over the line. I'll move the microphone back a bit because it's a bit loud. Let's get the team over the line, and then we can dissect the issues with the team. So I know a lot of you are going to say they're shite, these players. Let's just get them over the line and let's get this championship wrapped up. Do we fear them going to the National Stadium on the 25th of May? Not at all. I think Celtic... Brendan... We're going to go off on a tangent here. Brendan Rodgers knows the inadequacies of this team, right? So we don't need to slag the players off just yet, right? So let's just everybody calm down, enjoy the moment, enjoy the win, and let's get this couple of week period out the way, and let's be as successful as we can, and then we can all come back on here and everyone can slag off all the players that we don't think they should be at Celtic, right? We can do that. Let us just get this team over the line, right? And then we'll start
picking out what the tweaks are needed, because there are tweaks needed. Let us enjoy the moment first of all. James says, hey, hail, everyone. Patsy says, Miller needs specs, the worse than Boydie on Sky Sports punter. John Hogg says, the Lanarkshire Referees Association are Beelan. They're more than Beelan. They're absolutely raging Huns. Baz, great result today, but hopefully the board will back Brendan Rodgers as the team needs a major surgery. Come on, Michael. Let's get the team over the line first. We all know as Celtic fans, right? We all know. We've all been there long enough, and there's some of us have been there longer than others. There's a lot of people that I've met through this channel that have been and have followed Celtic for a long, long time. And when I say a long time, guys that can remember '67, right? Guys I've met through this channel. I've met guys that were in Lisbon and watched Jinky, and people that are friends still with Jinky's family, and some absolute legends of the game. I never thought for 1 minute that I would get to sit with Alan Thompson, Celtic legend of 2003 under Martin O'Neill. I never thought that I'd get to spend so much time with him here in Spain, but I have. It shows you the Celtic family around the world is absolutely massive. It might not be in viewing figures as some of the clubs down in England, but the Celtic family are everywhere. We know what's needed at Celtic. Let's enjoy this moment, please, and let's just focus on the next two games. It is not done and dusted yet. It is not mathematically impossible for us to lose the league, but we're 6 points in front with 2 games remaining. Fucking get the up, yes! Come on! Anyway, right, by who says, Anton Rodgers Rogans says, left foot champions, ole. Big Bag Mental Shug says, can we all do the fading? Patrick McLaughlin says, Jenny's just showing herself up, a bit of recurrent bun full of hatred. Talking about, yeah, we'll talk about them tomorrow. Talk about them. We need something to talk about tomorrow. I just thought that we'd do this live just for a little bit of banter. I need to turn, which one is giving me the feedback? That's my headphones. Oh dear God! I need to drink some more Hun tears just to make sure. Exquisite, an absolute. I feel some bigotry, a little bit of sectarianism. Oh, a little bit of zombie. Oh, it's a bit earthy, that zombie. Oh, excuse me. Just a little bit earthy. The zombiness that's coming through on this bouquet. Yep, definitely Hun tears. Anyway, right. Let's all calm down. Maida is my man of the match. Get up the Huns. Martin Rooney says, it's time. Onwards and upwards. Kaiser says, get up the Huns. Let's not reduce ourselves to their level. Let's not reduce ourselves to their level. Just a minute to I taste this bouquet again. One moment, please. It's right. It's quite a dead smell about the bouquet. Yep, definitely a dead smell. Definitely a bit zombie-ish. Definitely a bit blue blood. Yes, definitely zombie. Zombie tears. Anyway, move on. Cranberry zombie. Cranberry zombie. They went top and kept singing, fuck you Celtic, we're going to win the league. Did they actually go top? Did they actually go top? No, they didn't go top. Is that no? That's like ZZ Top, isn't it? It's like a ZZ Top. But let's all just calm down. Let's just all calm down. Let's calm down and enjoy the moment. Enjoy the win. We still have 2 games to go. We're not going to lose the league. It's as simple as that. But even Brendan Rodgers said after the game today. Brendan Rodgers said, "Look, we've put ourselves in a good position. It was an important game today. We're 6 points ahead with 2 games remaining. The goal difference, I didn't even check the goal difference. The goal difference is absolutely brilliant. And it was another goal, Brendan Rodgers, SPFL table. Celtic are sitting on 87 points. with a goal difference of 59. Rangers are sitting on a goal difference of 52 on 81 points. They cannot win the league. Celtic would have to lose the next two games by 5-0 each game. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Absolutely never going to happen. Even as well as Kilmarnock have done this season, Kilmarnock find themselves in fourth position. Kilmarnock did win away today to St Mirren, but let's face it. I was speaking to a guy today in the pub when I come back up to where I stay, and he was a Hibernian supporter from a long, long time ago. He's been in Scotland for a while, and he said, "Look, he said finishing third is actually harder than finishing first or second." He said finishing first or second in the league in Scotland, you can basically flip a coin. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to land on Celtic. It's not going to hand on heads because Rangers are shite. He said 9 times out of 10, it's going to land on Celtic because Celtic have been there and doing it for the last 20 years. Finishing third, as far as he's concerned, is a bigger achievement because it's harder to finish third. He said, when you look at Hearts, they've been up there this season. When you look at Kilmarnock, there's no one getting near Kilmarnock. There's 10 points, 9 points of a difference between Kilmarnock and St Mirren. These teams are in easy space. You know, this is why we need a change in the league. This is why we need. I'm going on a fucking rant tonight. But this is why we need to change the league, right? When you look down let's look at the league, right? Celtic are on 87 points. In second place, Rangers are on 81 points. Third position, Hearts are on 66 points. Fourth position, Kilmarnock are on 55. Fifth position, St Mirren are on 46. This is when it gets interesting because in sixth position, who cannot lose their position, who are guaranteed the money for the sixth position pot, are only on 41 points. Motherwell are on 43 points on seventh positions. Even above them are Hibernian in 8th position on 42 points. Which means that Motherwell and Hibernian are both getting done out of hundreds of thousands of pounds in reward money, in position and money for finishing positions in the league. But because of the stupid nature of the Scottish SPFL, they're getting done out about 400 grand, Hibernian. If it's 200 grand per position, say, Hibernian are getting done out of 400 grand. That's a lot of money at a club like Hibernian. We're trying to bring out the best of Scottish football, and Ross County got away with one today. They're still in and about the relegation zone. Aberdeen are on, well, they're not. They're fucking down the bottom. We look at the teams from 9th all the way up to 5th, right? There's only 5 points between them. Between 5th position in the league. In the Scottish SPFL today, there's only 5 points between 5th position and 9th position. Is that a good league? Is that a good league? You've got to play who you play to win the league, right? We can't knock the league in that manner means. But what I am knocking, what I am having a direct dig at, is the split. It's fucking ridiculous. It needs stopped. And it is no good for the league. And it's doing clubs out of serious money. Anyway, I might even have some ice cream after these prawns, says Tamak. Lucky Green Hat says, honestly, makes no sense thinking that earlier, Baz. Left foot protects Sevco. Hi, Baz. For fuck's sake, we didn't win today. Video footage said we did. Tamak says, might have some ice cream. J1888 says, hello, you beautiful boys and girls. Baz, what a day. 12:30 kickoff. Oh, it's hard going. It is hard going because you've got to pace yourself. And if you go out on a bender at that time of day, it ends up being Lumstrom. What a player. Don't even talk about him slaving. Baz, enjoy your day in sunny Spain because Jane and I are going to party in Houston, Texas. Chris Fraser is an absolute legend of this channel. He is an absolute legend of this channel. And the truth teller says, Baz, why are you not out celebrating? Mate, I'm half pissed. I've been out celebrating. We came home to get changed. And make sure the dog is okay. It is only 20 past. Well, it's not. It's 20 to 8 at night here. It's still way early. Way early. Way early. Trust me. The clubs don't shut here till 4 o'clock in the morning. All I'm saying. And then I've got videos to do tomorrow morning and stuff, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, big shout out to the guys that I met down at Paddy's Point today. One of them being the boy from Benny Offer, and there was another guy that got my picture taken with the flag of, I'm not exactly sure what flag it was, but anyway, got a picture taken. It's a marathon, not a sprint, Baz. Well said. It is a marathon and not a sprint. Brendan Rodgers did say after the game, he says, oh, there was a lot of important things happened today, and there was a lot of good things, but it comes with a caveat. A Pfeiffer pished. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Brendan Rodgers did say today that, look, today's game comes with a caveat. This team needs to know how to finish teams off. When you look at the missed chances today by Matt O'Reilly, fair enough, Matt O'Reilly hit with his, I think it was his third shot at goal. But this team, Brendan Rodgers says, needs to up its game at points. It is not the finished article. People that were reluctant to bring back Brendan Rodgers, and by the way, where is he? Where is he? Paul Baird. Paul Baird, step up and play. Paul Baird, step up and play. I'm going to shout you out, Paul, because you've been an advocate this season of make sure that Brendan Rodgers goes out the door. You've stuck to your guns, Paul, all season. You've stuck to your guns, and hats off to you, and not to you, for sticking to your guns all season and not entrusting the manager. But the manager did say to the people that do not believe that I should be back here, the people that do not trust that I can deliver, come back here on the steps of Celtic Park come the end of May, and let's have the same conversation. Is it now time to bury the hatchet on what Brendan Rodgers did not do back in 2019 when Peter Lawwell decided that he wanted the £11 million in capital? He wanted the £11 million to make sure that Brendan Rodgers went away down to Leicester. Is it not time to forgive and forget that Brendan has delivered the championship trophy back to Celtic once again for the third year in a row? I still want Brendan, and there he is. Get in there. Hail, troops, sorry, late one holiday. Lorna, you do not need to be on this video tonight. You're about 1,000 kilometres down that way. Down that way. Anyway, I hope you're having a fantastic holiday, Lorna. But Paul Baird still wants Brendan out. There's a lot of fans that wanted Brendan, that didn't want Brendan back. Brendan Rodgers did say, look, when it comes to it, come back here and stand and talk to me on the footsteps of Celtic Park. It's been an uneasy ride this season. Did I just say that? The fucking Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, somebody's going to fucking take that and cut it and it's just... that's going to be a short in some fucker's video, I'm positive. Anyway, Brendan Rodgers has delivered. Brendan Rodgers did say a couple of days ago, look, sometimes you don't have to win nice. You don't have to win beautiful. As long as you have and I'm going to take a bit out of the Japanese vocabulary. The Japanese vocabulary. There's a thing called Kaizen. And I first learned about Kaizen back in a long time ago when I was doing production and inventory management diploma at college a long time ago. And Kaizen was a thing that was used by the Japanese manufacturers. And I went on to work for Nissan at the time. And Kaizen is continuous improvement. It's not been about being perfect every single little time, but it's about making little bits of improvement every single time. And Kaizen and it's funny because we have a player called Dyson, and I wonder how related to Kaizen that his mother and father thought about. It's all about continuous improvement. It's all about making things a little bit better, step by step. Brendan Rodgers spoke about that a couple of days ago. Brendan Rodgers spoke about, look, you don't have to win beautiful every single game. What we went through this season, from being absolutely terrible at the start of the season to having so many Celtic in crisis. It was up in lights. It was across the headlines. It was over the ether. Celtic are shite. Celtic will do nothing. Celtic have no team. But yet, Brendan Rodgers and the team just got on with the job. The whole squad got on with the job. And today, we got our just rewards. We are 6 points ahead at the top of the league, looking down on the Rangers. And the title is within our grasp. Yes, I know it's a fucking world and it's a need to get a trophy. There we go. That'll do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where is it? 67 in the heat of late. The phone's giving us all just the season. Champions 67. You'll never hear anything like that again on YouTube. Just like you're saying. Can't wait to see Brendan on the steps, says Lorna. She can't wait to see Brendan on the steps and talk to the doubters, likes Paul Baird. Smell the glove. Smell the glove, Lorna. Says, we wrote our own story, and then says, Big Dom Tarmac says the old man worked down Isla and Linwood, did he? Wow, there you go. Small world. Small world. Back when we had manufacturing in the UK. Fucking Taz Baz's had it. It's not, it's Huntiers. Kieran. It's a bouquet of rotting dead wood. It's a bouquet of blue blood. It's a bouquet of Huntiers. Yes, it's definitely Huntiers. Anyway, God bless Cameron Carter Vickers. Oh, you will, Brendan. Brendan Carley is in the house. The doubter of the season. Carley, the prophet of doom. Carley, the prophet of doom. We did it. We did it, doll. We did it. We did it. Anyway, Paul Baird, no thanks to the board who banned the Green Brigade. Yes. During the season, Paul, you know, Paul, look at the t-shirt I'm fucking wearing. This is an original t-shirt, right? This is an original t-shirt. Look how worn it is. Anyway, let me get back to some of this. Carly says yes. Chris Fraser says Kenny Miller meltdown. Well, you know what's going to be on the morning video. Don't worry about that. Chris Fraser says, we've done that one. Richard, the whole world saw Miller's meltdown. We done it, says Carly. We did do it. Welcome to the house of fun. Here we go. Welcome to the house of fun. Here we go again. Celtic Rangers 2-1. Here we go again. Welcome to the house of fun. Here we go again. Celtic beat Rangers 2-1. Here we go again. Welcome to the house of fun. Anyway. Yes, that is an original Green Brigade t-shirt from back in the day when, a long time ago. Kenneth Miller smoking the good stuff. Right, let's get some Celtic headlines in. How long have we been on? We have been on for 24 minutes. Oh my goodness, I've got 6 minutes left because I'm on a timer from the missus. There's been 729 views. The average person has viewed the video today for only 4 minutes 43. There's a lot of people that jump on and jump off. On and off. And on. Like a Rangers fan. Anyway, there's 240 current viewers. There are only
I need to update the page. 2 seconds till update. Brilliant shirt, Baz. People that know, there's only 75 thumbs up. I see that shirt, Baz, Paul Baird. Yeah, people that know the shirt know. People that know the background of this channel know where my allegiances lie when it comes to Celtic Park, and they know that I've got the merchant. In fact, I've got an original pair of Green Brigade gloves. There's a lot of other original merch from the early days of the Green Brigade. Anyway, I know a lot of people don't like the Green Brigade, and I don't give a fuck, to be honest, because I don't. Simple as that. If you don't fucking like the channel, it's fucking don't care. Don't care. I'm not a fucking journalist. Never will be a journalist. I'm not going to be one of these posh cunts that fucking talk on ice. It is YouTube. This is a platform for real people, so people like me and you can have their say without the fucking mainstream media getting in the way. Should have been a poet. Hit the thumbs up for Baz. It says Lorna. Red or black currant, please. It's finished. Anyway, right, how many we've got? Only 4 minutes left to go. Great shirt, Baz. Have a great night with your missus. I'm no way. Wait a minute. I'm no way yet. No way yet. Let's talk about the Celtic news. Let's get some Celtic headlines. Neil Lennon tells Celtic Star to save Rangers celebrations for Trophy Day as he admits, I don't like it. Fuck off, Lenny. You celebrate. Fucking. See you. That's a headline that Leo Lennon has said. Tell Celtic Star to save and the Rangers celebrations for Trophy Day as he admits he don't like it. This is the fucking man who, with Martin O'Neill, fucking walked up to the Celtic fans in the middle of fucking Ibrox with his arm around them, fucking celebrating the fans. Fuck off. Brendan Rodgers delights in Celtic mentality and vital Glasgow derby win. Celtic to retain the Scottish, the Western Australia. Big up the Aussies! Come on! Fucking the Australian papers have come straight out with it. Fuck the Rangers. The Western Australia have reported this. I'm going to put this into the comments. Fucking get in there. Western Australia. Western Australia have said fucking Rangers are shit. Celtic to retain the Scottish crown after beating Rangers, the Western Australia. Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers hits back at critics who treated him like a novice as he celebrated victory over Rangers that seals another Scottish title. The 2-1 triumph at Celtic Park. Parkhead triumph on Saturday moves Celtic 6 point clears, 7 goals clear to their nearest rivals in the Scottish Premiership. With only 2 games to go, champions have lost only 7 point lead at 1 point. Their Glasgow rivals never had a chance. Within a point of glory on Wednesday, it says, with a trip to Kilmarnock. By his own admission, Brendan Rodgers said it's been a challenging first season back at Celtic. I've had a hard act to follow after the Ange Postecoglou era. Trying to cope with the injuries to key players, the low point. Back-to-back defeats by Hearts and Kilmarnock in December, which prompted the former Celtic striker Chris Sutton to argue Rodgers was only going through the motions. From a professional perspective, it says the Western Australia, the 51-year-old said after his 13th victory out of 17 games against the Rangers. From a personal perspective, I'm surprised at the way I heard someone saying that Brendan Rodgers was only going through the motions earlier in the season. Now, I get on with the work. Between 7:30 and 8 o'clock every day of my life, I leave the training ground. When I get home, I have my dinner. And I probably flip on the computer and watch some football. Now, if that's going through the motions at Celtic, I don't know what every other manager does. But Brendan Rodgers then went on to say to the Western Australia, I've been treated like a novice this time back at Celtic. It's like my first job. I started a stronger Celtic side, had more chances than the opening counter before Matt O'Reilly sparked a magical finale to the first half by driving home the opener. Brendan Rodgers will be champion in May. He will be the championship manager again. hats off to Brendan. To the haters, suck it up, chops. It's only a game. And on that note, let's get some of the Baz, enjoy your enthusiasm tonight. Lorna, this is the day that we have been building for. This is the same enthusiasm as we had that day back in August when we found out who we had in the Champions League. But today, it is also true that today, any win against the Scum is always a good thing, says Paul Baird. Rangers know it's over. They will give up and probably drop points. Colin Sweeney says, there's a Barney in their dressing room with Alec Rain, Lundstrom and Scooter. Who cares? I don't fucking care. Miller is not a happy camper. Lorna says, Big Dom, I couldn't believe Chris was acting sensitive today. Rodgers again. Rodgers again. Ole, ole. And on that note, to every single one of the 16,289 and to the 4,000 that have unsubscribed over the years, because I should have had 20,000 subscribers now, you're missing a fucking fabulous journey. To everyone that is watching the video tonight, to every single one of yous, to you right now that is looking at this video, thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing to let me into your living room, into your life, onto your phone. What a journey this season has been. With only 2 games to go in the league, we will be crowned champions next Saturday. What an emotional ride. To all the Celtic fans around the world,